So now we're heading back to the detention center, hopefully. Done or not, we need to speak with Athena. December 20th, detention center. Oh. Yeah, you're... This time you haven't said a word. Turn your hair gray. Hey, Blackwell. Anything to say or turn to dolls. Let's go to Blackwell and speak with his sister too. Jerk, what do you mean? Don't you think that's enough? Oh, it's like a family squabble. I forget Miss Blackwell. So, there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. What do you mean? No company or please try to calm yourself. Oh, the attorney's here. Fine. I'll see you're not trying to listen no matter what I say. That's what you want to do. Another plan. Plan. I saw because I'm done. Just please see if I hear. That was tense. Wow. Katana. Quite the tensions there. Right, don't know. Like the full play through the case. I'm like, huh? Wait, yeah, he did. Bounce back to it. Yes, he does. Okay, but it was just the right thing to do. As a result, Sexton was arrested. Is that just... No, it was not. We goofed, essentially. I'm so sorry. Evidence. And he kind of rushed in there, but he couldn't deny. No worry about it. I defend her and prove her innocence. I wouldn't take things so lightly. Right, Donna. This is bulletproof glass, right? Oh, not exactly. Okay, let's hear what Blackwell has to say. 7 years ago. You're from someone... Phantom of 7 years ago, right? You've thought so. Yeah, he's gonna slash the blade proof in that. I don't think it is. Wasn't me. I didn't say anything a word. Don't it easy. At least it wasn't my fault. He didn't non-turn. Tell me what this phantom thing is. You didn't really kill Dr. Sykes. Of course he didn't. Guard. The guard. This is legal. Okay, just run. Up mountains your foot. Blackwell, just hear him out. Culprit in the current case might be the same as 7 years ago. The real culprit. If you would cooperate, we could solve both cases. Like the DL6 incident. And Phoenix's attorney's bad. Suppose I could talk. The one who killed my mentor was, without question, me. Huh? So, I stole Sexton and my wife from destroy her life. You did what? That can't be accurate. Guard. Stop trying to free. Okay, wait. Come on, there's more to it than that. Hold it. Oh, there he goes. No, we've upset Professor Blackwell. It was, well, not much we can do. But just settle in court. Do you mind if I ask you just a little more? Yes. Hi viewers, welcome to the stream. Will make a difference now. What would like to know? The trial 7 years ago. Anything specific about the trial that got him convicted? The police called an incident. Your one incident. Your-1. Prosecutor Blackwell was charged with murder. His psychological mentor. Ouch. I feel like if you read Solar to kill you. That's kind of an odd analogy. So it's similar to the DL6 incident and the case that cost Phoenix's attorney's badge. There were two decisive pieces of evidence. So a verdict was the reason. Two decisive pieces of evidence. What were they? Security footage. Obviously can't debunk that. A court order. The only one. Pretty decisive unless they altered the evidence, like the fake evidence in Apollo Justice. No can do. Confidential. Have to wait for the courtroom. 7-year-old video. Add to court record. The second piece. One even more incriminating. A photo of the crime. Photo. Huh? Oh. Crime scene holding a bloody katana. Ooh. It was the victim's key display room. Thing for Japanese culture. Whoa. Hard to explain this one, yeah. Even if it is out of context. Katana added to court record with photo. But who took this photo anyways? It was an anonymous tip, wasn't it? Incident happened the day before the Hat 1 launch. A reporter who came to do a story in the room across the lab. A reporter, eh? Happened to show up in one of the pictures. Photo of the crime scene added to record number 2. 3 more pieces of evidence. Earlier was so odd. You don't suppose it was that same reporter from the lawyer school, was it? Prosecutor Blackwell was hunting a phantom from 7 years ago. So I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as the execution date approaches. Execution date? Wait, so he's gonna get executed? When is that? In like a week or so? Or after the next trial? When is his execution date? We can't have Blackwell given a time limit death sentence. Ouch, yep. Strict policy told me not to say anything. But I guess there's no sense hiding it now. His execution date is tomorrow. That's the day of the trial. What the heck? That's the okay. We're pressed for time. That's bad. The Blackwell. Don't you think that's enough for today? It's Blackwell. So that's what she meant. But who? What if the culprit of the current case same as the one from 7 years ago? Then it would be the worst possible scenario. Prosecutor Blackwell will be executed tomorrow under a false charge. That's unthinkable. Something. I want to do something. But he can't. His hands are tied. Here's the transition. Why is Prosecutor Blackwell putting up with any kind of nonsense? Any kind of fight? He's been like that ever since this conviction. Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him. Uncooperative. For a crime he didn't even commit, so of course, thank you. This isn't right. You can't let this happen. Have to stop it somehow. But for one thing at a time, buddy. Time's up. Yes, pardon me. Phone call. Full right here. What? Oh, what's going on? Oh, snap! It gets worse by the minute. That's quite a reaction. Making some big show of it right now. Yeah, but it must be urgent, Mr. Lawyer. The robots. They're revolting. Oh yes. What happened? Robot malfunction. Yes. Function. Or they're. Yep. Call it revolts. Machines are rebelling against humans. Call it robot takeover. Hoarding themselves up. Some taking visitors hostages. They're what? Okay. And just when the things. No, Trucy's there too. Sure. What about Athena? But right now, this is going to be one hell of a battle. Ah, smooth. Sorry, Athena. I'm gonna have to wait a little longer before you can see you. December 20th, assumably 4 p.m. Cosmos Space Center. Entrance. It gets worse by the path. The violence of her. Police are here. Robots themselves are holding people hostage. It's like it. I suppose that wasn't. I was only trying to help this nice person. Your robots have declared war on humans. Whoa. Wait. What happened now? He's not a bad robot. So he's trying to help me. Oh, he's Dr. Fulbright. Okay. Yeah, he'll be fine. Alright. What's going on here? That was Trucy, wasn't it? Pearl. Oh, Pearls. Over here. So. Oh, Mr. Nick. There you are. How did you get here? I heard the terrible news and I got so worried. So you came to check up on Trucy, didn't you? Thanks, Pearl. Can't hardly believe what's going on myself. Same. So glad you found each other. Thank Klonko. I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm angry. Did I say something odd? Uh-oh. Someone reprogrammed them. Glitch. Uh-oh. Shut down and reboot into destruction mode. 3, 2, 1. No, wait for it. Reboot function activated. Commencing termination mode. Oh, drat. Right, run. Exterminate. Humans are enemies. Machines. Call it revolt. They're rebelling, actually. Everyone run. Run! It's all war. It's like the Maverick Wars all over again. 12 things. Human too, you idiots. Controlling those robots from... Wait, someone's speaking through the robot. That was Aura, wasn't it? Aura Black. It's true that I've taken the hostages. So you better not make me mad. You, hostage number 1. Come here. Who? Let me ask. Trucy? Please don't tell me that's Trucy. No. Trucy's been taken, isn't she? Oh boy. Space Museum. Where's Apollo when you need him? Called it, Trucy, Dad. What's going on? Trucy, you alright? No. She's king. 15-year-olds are hold 12 of us. They've gone haywire. Our researchers are behind. She's the one. She's here. Called control. We'll talk to them. The one controlling robots. It's got to be Aura Black. Trucy, feet cut. That's all you get. Why are you doing this? Oh, Pearl. I feel you. I'm glad you asked. The demand is simple. The detective is listening. Detective. Bobby Fulbright here. What do you want? I want you to bring someone to me. Clay Turan's murderer. Athena. Oh no. Yep, that narrows it down. Athena. Try. No, hold on a minute. I can't just bring in a criminal for another criminal like that. Okay, so you don't care what happens to these hostages, do you? Pick one then. No, not. Okay, fine. Mr. Lawyer? I know I have absolutely no right to make a sort of this request, but you need me to buy some time, right? Got it. I'll see what I can do. But promise me you won't do anything dangerous. Never hand Athena over, and you won't give up the hostages. Keep everyone safe no matter what. Of course I won't. I'll head back to headquarters. Agreed. Mr. Nick, how do you plan to buy time? I haven't figured it out, but the hostage taker. Could it be? Oh, it definitely is. Only one person can reprogram their machines right now. If you don't bring me the little princess, have the hunk of junk kill all the hostages. That's a dead giveaway. The little princess, hunk of junk. Yeah, it's definitely Aurora controlling him. Hunk of junk. That narrows it down. One person who speaks that way. The sister of Blackwell, bargaining ship. It all makes sense. Don't have anything to say. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Cheer for the machines. Even if you don't have plenty, you jerk. Wait, is she doing this because... Let's hostage taker. Athena's not a murderer. What are you talking about? She's been arrested and they've got her in detention. I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else. Here's your stupid little theory. Who is this real killer? We haven't figured it out yet, but the culprit is the same one as the one from 7 years ago. The URL one instead of URL1. I believe you have a personal interest in that case? Yes. It's too late to change what's going to happen now. No matter how wrong it is. But is it really too late? You can still do something about it. You can turn the other way. You might even be able to fix it. It's never too late to make things right. Just... What are you proposing? 7 years of case is just that. We're trying court. They're not going to talk about it. We have to take... Decision making. Hold on a second. Don't come on. Cut that. Decision center 7 years ago. Retry. Yeah, get a retrial in court. Recreate it. Retry in court, that's the only way to... I promise we'll retry the case in 7 years ago. To find the real culprit. If you blink that demand now, I'm sure no one will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find the truth. Yeah. Rather than have a bloodbath of humans and machines, just settle it in court. Heh, as if that would work. They don't trust lawyers, that's good, real good. Hey detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get the courtroom ready. Okay, 1 hour. Gather the evidence, witnesses. No, we need it now, buddy. If you don't mind losing more hostages, you can take all the time you want. But wait, you can't. Have a retrial. We need the prosecutor. Blackwell, I'll take care of that. Wait. Oh, that's where Apollo's gonna come in, isn't it? come and check out the crime scene. The hunk of junk here will be watching you, so don't try anything weird. You got it? Funny. Now. Alright, please, make way, we're coming through. Zodiac, wait, I'll help you with the investigation. Thank you, Pearl. We need all hands on deck. I appreciate that. Let's go in. And 20, come later. Back to the courtroom. Laura dropped us off a warning not to touch anything until she got back. But this is urgent. I wish to talk things along. Can't really the investigation academy, but it's not. Even if we could, that mess makes it hard to tell with 7 years ago. Alright. Clonko! No, wrong robot. I'm usual self. Still being monitored though, of course, but more importantly, an important guest has arrived. A guest? Oh, we just had a poll, something is going to be him. Prosecutor Gavner in the third trial, I think. A guest. Who would that be? Oh, it's still Samurai. Edgeworth! The original rival himself.
I trust you've been well, right?
The years have not been kind, Miles Edgeworth. What are you doing here? He's the prosecutor for this trial. Miles Edgeworth. Old friend of Phoenix friend Larry, about the friends since we were kids. He ended up a prosecutor while he ended up a defense attorney. We faced off in court numerous times. The second, I think the third game too. First game definitely, but now. And he had his own spin-off series of 2 games. Hello, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, but you're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? Actually, well, he technically is, but he's a chief prosecutor. Pretty soon he'll be a year. Ah, that's right. So he's like overseeing things essentially. A title is nothing more than a title. Don't you have more presentations to discuss? Yeah. Good to see you again, buddy. The years are not. So what are you doing here, Edgeworth? The captor chose me as the prosecutor for the year 1 case. Thought so. Good. Quite connections. Went all the way to the top. All the information I could in a short time. I'll give the rundown. I'm prepared, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Yes, he is. Thanks. I appreciate this. It's a help. The Euro 1 incident. Start with a brief overview. Victim, Sykes, Athena's mother. 7 years ago, the 7th of October, her body was found in this very room. 2 crime photos of. Ooh, what a terrible way to die. On the operating room of all things. Other photo shows her the side of the room. And the 7-year-old photos added to court record. Evidence number 4. I also have the autopsy report for you. The mental autopsy report added to the court record. The murder weapon was the victim's own katana, found at the scene. Though I've mentioned she was into Japanese culture. The body was found in Space Center staff member, 2 police officers. That sabotaged at one incident. I mentioned this too. A few hours after I was discovered. I was arrested. Simon Blackwell, young prosecutor for this game. Simon Blackwell's history with the case. Trial was over in a flash. A guilty verdict was declared in only 1 session. Wow, that's fast. So guilty, but there was evidence to. That's horrible. The security camera footage, video, and the photo of the moment, the crime scene, as I recall. But did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive? Yeah, what about that? Did not. His motive is still unknown. So he did, but he would never say why. That means still be hiding something else. And there's another suspect in case that was never revealed to the public. The part about the spy. I do know about that. Director Cosmos told me after a bit of pressure. He told me espionage and sabotage were behind that Hat 1 miracle. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. No, you're not! I think. I might as well tell you now. They really do suspect Blackwell of being a spy. He sabotaged the rocket and killed Dr. Sealer on the rocket. But if you can prove that Hat 2 bombing was the work of a same spy, we can say the execution. It's a possibility. That's fine. Wait. If you can prove, we can stall the execution. We can stop the execution. I think that's a bit of a typo. I meant stop the execution. Thanks, Edgeworth. Now all I have to do is comb this room for every bit of evidence. Let's do this together. Right, Pearl. Leave no stone unturned. Get to examining. Info at all. The remote. The drill. Sorry. Robot. Device and mace. Fine, yeah. Let's do the first room first. Clutter's my office. Bench. I think there must be a kitchen. Photo. Oh, yeah, this is the kitchen area. Food processor. Wait, I don't think it's an exact kitchen. No, that's the Hope capsule. Oh, that makes sense. It was scheduled to be loaded in the Hope space probe. 3 people who came to collect the capsule and discover the body. The first on the scene, staff and 2 police officers. And they were here to collect the capsule. Which reminds me. Flashback. Apollo, they planned to use the bag to carry the capsule. Yeah, more or less. Apollo was also doing his own research. I always stopped talking about the case, have a nice cup of tea instead. What they mentioned previously. Flashback over. Edgeworth. Did those 3 people have a bag for them for transporting? Yes, custom made, shock resistant. I just overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it. So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago too. Yes. Hope capsule updated. Record record. Is that drill? What about this thing we saw in the... What's this? A giant power plug. Attached to what looks like an electric vehicle charging station. That's a charging station for robots. Come here periodically and charge ourselves. That's right, everything is rechargeable batteries now and supposed to like replacing manually. Like the Duracell ones are Energizer. If our batteries run out and we lose consciousness, they stop working. Never know what missile will do with us while we're down. Nothing motivates quite like fear. That is true. A heck of a big drill and a robot. It's written out. It's a code number. No, it's a code name. Pleases me. Let's make the rules. Juratron, JT, and its serial number. I don't think it's accurate. Bother with that, Pearl. But it's not even complete yet. That's right, Pearl. There's no sign of it from 7 years ago either. Yeah, so it wasn't here previously. Building the Hope space probe. The mirror weapon to craft the space probe. Removed from the room. So someone took this photo. Yes. See the probe in the newspaper photo. And you can see the stolen moon rock there too in the distance. Stolen moon rock. Oh yeah, that thing. Across. Strange black and yellow thing on the left side picture, yep. Not the same rock absent from the crime photo. Piece of moon rock was stolen. So Cosmos is right about that. Some research on moon rocks and stars and asteroids. Results can potentially have a huge impact on all civilization. Thank you, Athena. Flashback. So the person who stole it thinks it was our spy. Sure of it. Killed by we're blocking our plan. Thinks Possible Blackwell is a culprit. It's not very effective for us. And those containers, row of rolling cases, the object materials. No, Pearl. Knock it off. I don't trust him. Push us right down a flight of stairs. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Anyway, and this giant robot arm. Yeah, that's pre-assembled. But not fully armed to the right. Then parts of feet. Well, it looks like it's not fully assembled yet. Along, like the exoskeleton, essentially. Spiked ball, like a mace ball and a drill. So I'm trying to build some kind of war robot. That's a strong possibility. She wants to use it to demolish a big building or something. I can picture her gleefully turning down the street. No, better not think about it anymore. Agreed. Scan that. Scan that. The switch. Anything extra here? The window. Did that. Robot drill. Cases. So next up should be this portion. Operating table. The murder. Her computer. Examine this box here. I think I might try doing it a little bit right now. But for the trial, we'll definitely use all the mini guide. She claimed she saw a black figure, the culprit inside. Emergency ladder added to the court record. Because that's what the emergency ladder was for. Operating table, essentially. Operating table. Yeah. Button here. Pearl, don't press random buttons. You might touch something. Good thing it wasn't all on. Oh. Whoops. Oh, okay. And you operated. See? Please do not touch random. Appears a robot assembly device. So this dismantle button sounds pretty neat. Just push the one button. Don't push anything else. Wait, you might activate a self-destruct sequence or something. Okay, so now we got a robot assembly. Well, now we know what that does. Seat, chair. Desk is a message too. Doesn't surprise me. Please don't press any computer switches. Dr. Meta Sykes. The photo. A late portrait. Phone call. Can I talk to you? He's back to normal. You wish to speak to me, right? If you're trying to hit me. No, we don't do robot abuse here. No robot cruelty. Don't put me in the same class as Aura, please. What was Aura like 7 years ago, before the incident, during the incident? I was confused. Was Aura confused? Sykes, so he calls Dr. Sykes' mother, but Aura Black Miss Aura. Sykes' mother. Oh, so she developed. That makes sense. Meta Sykes must have developed Clonco. Makes with the loss. She exhibited severe cosmetic imbalance. Come again? Translation, please. Yeah, that was a big one. Pardon me. Searching for alternative expression. She would spend the nights crying and taking out her feelings and those around. Frustration. Ah, I see. Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty. She repeatedly demanded a trial. She couldn't accept it. That's correct. But without new evidence, it was denied or ignored. And then, little by little, Miss Aura began to change. Explaining her cold demeanor now. She started to hate when I call her Mama. And before long, she started hating the court system in general and abusing Clonco and other robots. That murder destroyed so many lives, so many friendships. It was a disaster, right? Take a look at this paper on Dr. Blackwell's research. Plonko, they're like robots with hearts. Sex created. Called it. Can determine sense of human heartbeat detection. Recognize people by scanning their spacesuit RID. Facial recognition. People's emotion by analyzing their tone of voice, communicate with them in body language. Heartbeat detection system. ID, facial feature. So pretty much like technology nowadays, like with iPhones, for Face ID, Touch ID, and all that. I don't know, Edgeworth. Might be even more than human than you. Knock, what's that supposed to mean? Not funny, Phoenix. Sounds like robots can do what Athena does. Very advanced in a sense. Robots with the heart added to the court record. Very advanced emotions. That's about it for this room, so hey, we did it. What do you think? There are still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll put it off somehow after all. You asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence. Right, Edgeworth? Yeah, he did. He called it a special request. He reached out to me while I was disbarred. Edgeworth's request. So that was the spark to get your attorney's badge back. Oh, that's Blackwell's case. So he helped him get back his... Right. Have a special request. I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion. I'm not even a lawyer. Oh, Stout back during Apollo Justice 4. Haven't been one for a long time. Ace Attorney 4. After Phoenix lost his badge. That 8-year misunderstanding had been cleared up and you must be good. So it was 8 years when he lost his badge. 7 for the Had One product thing. A deal 1 and your 1 incident. It's in between the events of 4 and 5. Sure you're familiar with the other case. In the dark age of the law, when Phoenix was gone. Oh, very soon a convict will stand to the prosecutor in court. Why should you keep an eye on him? So they preluded all that too. Just when I'm... Job I like now. Thought thing over. I'm sorry I dragged you into this again. Because of the espionage, I wasn't free to give you all the details. No, it's like I said on the phone. I know the type of criminals you're after an hour in small fries. So your target finally decided to make a move. Ah, back in the first cutscene. Chapter 1. Yeah. It's for the very reason I returned. Time to bring it to an end. Keywords, bring it to an end. Flashback 2 over. I'm going to end the dark age of the law. With this last trial, that's what this is all about. Oh, like the dark age of gaming, the dark age of law. The dark age of the law. Sure comes up a lot these days on TV. Yeah, partially started with Phoenix's court trial with Prosecutor Glavinier with the fake evidence, unbeknownst to Phoenix, of course. Cost him his badge. More false charges and fabrication of evidence than ever. Yeah, more innocent people getting convicted. I became a chief prosecutor. The court system had already lost their people's trust. All because 8 years ago, flashback. A lawyer was caught up fabricating evidence. Phoenix, and a year after that, the prosecutor was found guilty of murder. Yeah, that's right. Our Turnabout Terror. He's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's. Both of them. Fake evidence. Phoenix losing his badge. Prosecutor Blackwell convicted, and much more. No more bum rags. It was a downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those 2 cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on our court. Public opinion is tainted. The legal system would be sucked into it as well. It's such a shame. Once suspicion forms, it's very hard to shake suspicion. That's true. Lawyers and prosecutors were supposed to trust each other, pursue the truth together, but now they're at odd ends. It's so sad when people begin to cast out. They started lying to themselves and each other. Yeah, and absolutely anything to win, no matter how messed up. You know, winning is not more than the truth. She promised me a night's rest. Just made him for the last time. The hostage taken to some records a perfect example of this times. Sure is. Do you have any idea who the hostage might be? Just of course, who manipulate robots. Aura Blackwell, obviously. That would be Aura Blackwell. Well, retrial that Simon Blackwell's older sister and the owner of this room. To conclusion, perhaps she intended for Miss Sykes to confess. I think she had much more horrific plan in mind for Athena. The most important thing is to prove Blackwell's innocence. She released the hostages. I'm counting on you, right, to sell that prostitute. That was court. I'm counting on you and the court to help me too. Of course, I'll do anything I can to help uncover the truth. That's right. This is an official trial. I'm more liberal, unorthodox. That makes sense, Mr. Wright. Are you finished your investigation? Yes, Ponko, but I'd like you to tell the hostage taker something for me. I have to go to the detention center. I can't start the trial without talking with Athena. She's already given her consent. I can already go to the detention center. Thank you. Still being lost, of course. I'll see you in court, Edgeworth. Same to you, even if it will be an undocumented trial. I'll be good face for you. My thoughts exactly. Maybe go back to the previous defensive trilogy after this. Detention center. Visitors room. Up there. She was right. I must saw only a few short hours ago. But I feel like I haven't seen her in ages. Yeah, Athena, how is she doing? Mr. Wright. I hate to see her in tears previously, though. I can imagine how it turned out. Hey, Athena. Pearl, too. Oh, yeah. How'd you even come? After all, the first defendant. And because you're my friend and I was worried about you, too, of course. Thanks, boss. I'm not the only one who's worried, either. Trucy and Paul and everyone else. Miss Woods today, Jennifer Woods. She was so beside herself she came here to find me. She was concerned as well. She told me you used to live in a Cosmos Space Center. No wonder you knew so much about the place and the robots. Yeah, so you know now, huh? Sorry I didn't tell you earlier. That's alright, you had your reasons, but there are some things I'd like to ask you personally. Sure, you can ask me anything. I promise I won't keep any more secrets. Okay. Alright, time to learn about Athena's past. The day of the crime. Let me check that. I think the charge is good enough. The day of the crime. Tell me more about the day Clay was murdered. I was actually at the Space Center that day. The Space Museum. Oh boy. Never fully deal with what happened 7 years ago. When I saw the center again, I thought maybe if I went there, things would be different this time. That must have taken a huge amount of courage to face your past like that. Yeah. So I went to the Space Museum even before the explosions. Oh. That was before the launch pads had been switched. There was a sign saying closed for repairs. They wouldn't let anybody in. They couldn't very well switch the pads if there were people in there. But I snuck in anyway. Big mistake. Want to see the hat one? Yes. I did. But what I really wanted to see was her jacket. The jacket on display. Dr. Sykes. Hence why it's hat on exhibit phone. Updated court record. Part 2 and 3. But I shouldn't have known that wouldn't be that easy. Getting over the traumatic experience, or far from it. The second I saw the jacket, it all came rushing back. The trauma. the despair, the horror, the sword, the courtroom. Everything around me was hazy and I couldn't see. Dizziness. Trying to get back out. Somehow, but I guess I passed out. She blacked out. Oh, that's worse. And the rest is history. When I came to the passage behind the rocket, when it was rotated, I was in the shadows. Oh no! I didn't see. I got confused and went the wrong way even trying to leave. I think I see where this is going. How long will you think you were unconscious? A couple hours at best. Until about noon the next day. Didn't even know what explosions. Oh, she was out like a light. Wow. When I woke up, nobody was around me, so I went out into the boarding lounge. Just two. Whoops. My mind must have still been fuzzy. My memory is vague after that. Oh, that's even worse. Don't remember how I got there. At home. No memory. This is going to be worse in the court. Make her more prime suspect. Give or take a gap in her memories. What if I'm the one who killed Clay? No, Athena. Don't think that. That's enough. Let's talk about something else. So during the entire incident, she was unconscious during the Space Museum. Of course, I believe her. But the court, on the other hand, would anybody else? No, they won't. Your mother's work. What kind of research was Dr. Sykes, your mother, doing? Machines that could tell people's emotions by the tone of their voice. And my special ability, widget. Psychology. People travel to distant planets. Human companions felt. I was just a convenient subject for her research. Oh, a test subject. His work. She never paid any attention to me. Neglectful parent. Ouch. Too much. Anyway, continue. Moving on. No need to apologize. Home life was complicated. Oh, deep. Definitely. So what's this thing about you always wearing headphones back then? Yeah. I wore these big, heavy-looking headphones. I don't suppose she's said her mom made them for her, part of her research. I think, but that's just great. But then again, it would make sense. I had to wear them every day, or I hated them so much, but she wouldn't listen. I hated them. Darn. What were they for? She gave me some kind of explanation, but she probably doesn't remember much. Like noise canceling to cancel out people's voices. But I don't remember now. I was too difficult for a little kid to understand. Maybe it was something to help her tune out the voices, like noise canceling earphones, or that she wouldn't spaz out when she heard all the voices. Okay, let me say this one thing. I don't think your mother only thought of you as some kind of handy subject for research. Not a lab rat, that's for sure. I want to believe that too. Just about the only thing Mom left me are our widget and the Clonko and Ponko. Her earrings. Okay, these earrings. Oh, that one earring. Looked like a moon. It's beautiful. Isn't that what she was wearing around her neck in the flashback photo? We have a piece from the real moon rock. She had for research. Maybe she did love me in her own way, but she didn't have much time for her. I'm sure of it. I'm really sure she did, because that's what I want to believe too. Kind of like parallels with me and my dad. Though we didn't really interact much. I mean, he was out of my life since I was an infant and all that. But I did share with him my love of conventions when we got back in touch, and around years later when I was an adult. But that's a different story, but it is quite the parallels. Moonrock earring added to the chord record. Hence the reason why I will not become a parent, ever. I better ask her for more about her mom's research. I should paper from the robotics lab. Paper, okay. Which one? Robotics the heart. It's autopsy report, not that one. 7-year-old photo. One exhibit newspaper clipping. Exhibit newspaper clipping. Or statement. I think they have an exhibit. 7-year-old photo. No, not that. There were 4. I think there were 4 of them. West Side victim. What's the husband? Could have turned. Emergency ladder. Autopsy report. 1 to 3 p.m. Betty's autopsy. Stabbed in the heart. Hearing by Athena. I'm thinking it's either not the crime photo, but maybe that. Yeah, it's gotta be this. The paper. I'm assuming. One exhibit. I think it's that. Robotics lab. No wait, you said robotics lab. That's in the museum. Let me just verify. Yeah, robots apart. So it's gotta be this thing. Robots with hearts. Oh, the Pronko series notes. You must have. Yes, seemed to really like a lot of Pronko and Pronko, like siblings. Made them something group around them. Oh, like little companions when she was busy. Cute. Oh, there's one of those robots in this photo too. Nice. See Pronko's bandages. I put those on her. Oh, that's very nice. I just want them around. Pretty bad. She's not really a nurse, but dude, I really put on my all into it. I hardly left the center those days. Didn't have any human friend besides Junie. Relatable. But again, sometimes it's better. I understand the differences between robots and humans back then. Relatable. Robot broke down bandages would help get it better. What a weird. As opposed to like manual repairs here and there. There's something written on the bandages too. Like a little drawing on that one. Yeah, I wrote stuff like, get well soon. Oh, like when people sign your casts. That's the implant. Like when someone breaks their arm or leg, they kind of sign their cap in the end. My mom just put her on the operating table and fixed her on a flash. That must be the same thing. I made a move in the robotics lab. Oh, right, the operating press button my mom did. Asked her if she would put me in the table and fix me if I ever got hurt. Deep. Like, just imagine what she could do. A little girl who grew up around robots. Have good memories and, yeah, mostly. 7 years ago. On a different subject, did you hear about the person holding the Space Center? Yeah, a little. And this person has ever taken hostages? I guess that's President Saber and Trucy. Well, after some negotiating with Edgeworth, we agreed to do a retrial some 7 years ago. Might be tons for. Oops, you're kidding. So that means Mr. Blackwell might. Yeah, I know he's innocent. Have to prove it. Hopefully, he won't get executed. Did you know him back then? Yeah, he used to come visit my mom a lot. So I have history too. We studied psychology under her. Someone's asked her for advice in legal cases. He was very kind and considerate and treated De Niro. Unlike now, where he's more twisted than a basket of snakes, that is true. That's why I took the witness stand during the trial 7 years ago. A traumatizing experience. Please, you have to listen to me. Flashback. Dana's memories. He didn't kill her. Her heart is screaming to me that he didn't do it, even if they knew he was innocent. I was a fool. How could anyone know what I was talking about? She heard the voice of her heart, but she couldn't describe it. You were only 11 years old at the time, right? Very brave, just to give that testimony. Yeah. Pearl was right. You did the very best you could at the time. But nothing I said did any good. I feel you. Shaking and scared. Small and ineffectual. Even after I went to live with my relatives in Europe, I always closed So closed up in my shell. Relatable. They wouldn't understand anyways. It was complicated, but you're different now. Sure. So what changed? Thanks. That's because one day I came to realize that I had to fight it. I couldn't give up. Yeah. You have to let them. With your inner demons, you either have to let them. Either they continue to haunt you or you face them head on. I learned that from Yusako and Yu-Gi-Oh! V-Rains. I studied hard. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be, physically and mentally. Updated. Why you became a lawyer, a defense attorney. I wanted to say Simon, but I had no idea how. Then I met Mr. Wright, and thanks to him, I realized that if I became a lawyer, I could prove that Simon was innocent. I also realized that psychology could help me do this. I mean, psychology was my mother's specialty. I studied it. Melancholy thing. Like she was there with me, supporting me. Yeah, same. It doesn't seem like Athena knows. The prosecutor Blackwell is due to execute tomorrow. How are we gonna break that to her? I want to prove Simon's innocence personally. I wanted to do it so badly. Even now, I want to fly out of here and save him. Come to think of it, she said she's like that during the Mrs. Leo's trial too. She mentioned that there was someone she wanted to save during the Mrs. Yeah, during the fourth or third trial. I'm talking about Blackwell. I think that's what she mentioned. I heard someone in prison guard saying that you had an interview with Simon. How was he? Oh, you have to mention potential panic. You have to tell her the truth, buddy. She needs to know. He was doing well. He was happy about possible being proven innocent. Okay, sure, Cody, he was. I wonder if he smiled like he used to back then. His old smile. If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena will ever forgive me. She won't. No, anyone will come free him. Fair is not an option. We have to break out of the dark age of the law. Time's up. Mr. Lawyer? Oh, time's... We are... What is it? I couldn't find a single open courtroom. Oh, drat, the courtrooms are all booked. Seriously? This is an emergency. That means we're doomed. It's very difficult to interrupt the trial. But still. Hey, it's no ringtone. Wait. Shrusi. Update. Hello? I told you I'd give you one. Time's up. I guess it's time to pick one of the hostages. No. We still have a little. No. Time's up. All courtrooms are being used. Tough break me. All excuse you want, but you failed. Your daughter is first, not Shrusi. She's a little too young to die, don't you think? Don't keep hands off the daughter, buddy. That's just something I can do. Think. Friend the family is one thing you don't do in anime or video games. What do we do? Mr. Maya, help us. But Maya's not. Wait, Maya. That's it! Maya might be able to. Her spirit channeling. And so we were holding a trial. She was watching the event from like TV or hearing her like radio. Something. A courtroom blew up. Oh, the last one, the one where it all began, of course. There is one courtroom here. Time's up. Goodbye. Any last words you'd like to say to her? Hold it! No! Stop right there! Hold it! Aura, please don't add more crimes to your own ones you already committed. Thought so. She is the suspect, so you know who I am then. Well, I wasn't trying to keep it secret. Anyway, we're ready to start the trial. We have one courtroom that we can use, although it is damaged. The one that started it all. You can hold it in the ruins of the courtroom number 4. The one with the bomb. That one? What a wonderful idea. Oh, kind of dangerous, though. Never would have thought of that. An astonishing charm, an astonishing location. Befitting. Thank you, Bobby Fulbright. I didn't expect to pick the place for astonishing factor. How about it? Are you ready to have your brother's innocence proven? My brother's innocence? Oh, I'm sorry. That's funny. Did I forget to mention? It's not Simon you're defending. Oh, it's not? So who am I defending? Prosecutor Blackwell? If he's not, then who's our defendant? Athena? Oh, I indicate Athena Sykes. On charge of murdering. What? Oh no, that's even worse. So back to the. Oh, this is quite a conundrum. Defending the little princess there, the one behind the glass. What? So no one's defending Simon? That means the Palma has to take that in. So you and the command of rebel, you've chosen for our court, Mr. Wright. Shran, what is she talking about? Of course. Why didn't I see it sooner? She knows too. If Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent, somebody else had to have been the true culprit. Does that mean she's the defendant? Did I do something wrong? I killed? Oh no, she's panicking. No, Athena, calm down. No, that's not right. No! Athena panics. Psyche locks, multiple. Block. Whoa, I got 6 psyche locks. What the what? Athena's panicking. I can't. No way. 6 black psyche locks. That can't be right. Is it right? What's the matter? The Mitam is reacting. Oh, my God. 5 black psyche locks. Athena's dark secret. I've seen these kind of locks before. Yeah, back in Apollo Justice during the flashback trial. Dark, black locks. Protecting secrets deep inside a person's heart. Things we never want to come to light ever again. And there's no way to remove them. I mean, eternal locks. No. And cue the cliffhanger. To continue the trial. Whoa. Save your progress. Shut the battery. Percent there. 1 second. See how much the other one was. Darn it. One second, guys. Around time this thing to malfunction. Yep. I think we're gonna have to stop it right here and resume on the Android. I'll be back in a moment, guys.